Hey everybody, this is Nancy with So Fancy Nancy Design, and this is going to be a conglomeration of Happy Mail that I've supposed to have been working on for Mandy's place. I have been working on it, but I've also been sewing and doing other things, so I think what I'm going to do is put everything that I've done so far so that I can get caught up. I'm supposed to be making videos for each item that I put in my Happy Mail envelope. So I finally got my Happy Mail envelope made. And here it is. It is interesting because, like I've said before, this is all new to me and I'm learning as I'm going. So I'm going to try to really fill this up and make it really cute for somebody. And I know that I've watched a lot of Mandy's videos, and a lot of the stuff that's coming in is more shabby chic, pastel-y colors, and I'm just the complete opposite. I like bright, bold colors that I can go to farmhouse country type look. And so I hope whoever gets this Happy Mail will like it and be able to use it. But anyway, let's get started. This is my envelope, and it's going to be filled with all kinds of goodies. So I made this little, well, it's not little, it's rather large paper clip, and it just said hello, a little shiny paper there. This little thing was my very first one to make, and it just about drove me cuckoo because I wanted to make sure that they were perfect, and sometimes you're going to get a little bent paper, and so I apologize for that right there. But anyway, this is my envelope, and I don't want to show the very last part of what I'm sending because I'm just kind of funny like that. I'm just going to give you the general idea. I made some little lace, I was going to say doily, but it's crepe paper, and I've noticed that a lot of people are using these and running ribbon beside them or on them, and then embellishing them with all kinds of glitter and glue. So I made these, and I have more that are different colors, but I did have a question for you guys. Is it just this white color that people are using, or are other people using other colors? And so if you have a preference, or because I looked on YouTube and Pinterest to see if I could find the design for this, and I didn't really see anything out there, so I just kind of made it up as I went. So if you have any idea, let me know. These are some of my tags that I'm doing. Now, like I said, I'm not all done, but I've gotten a good start on it. I upcycled cereal boxes and painted with just regular craft paint, and then sprayed it with the Tim Holtz, I don't know what it's called. I can't even find it now, but anyway, it's a little spray with the gold to give it a shiny appeal. This is upcycled pictures from different cards that I collect. I got two things I like to do. I like to go to estate sales and buy pretty things like this, and like this, and like this. So I do a lot of estate sale shopping, but I got these cards at an estate sale, and they're rather old. Now, they do have glitter on them. I put some the stickles on it. There was a little bit of something on there that resembled glitter, but I wanted to kind of doctor it up, so I used the stickles in the center and then on the wings. So I'm not completely done with these, but this is where I'm going with the tags that are going into my Happy Mail. I also embroidered this on my embroidery machine, and it says life is about creating yourself, which is so true. And that's why I really love doing all the crafty things. So I'm going to make several of these with motivational type themes, and that way the person that gets it can cut it down, do whatever they want with it. So that's another thing. I've got these bows here that I've already wrapped. I'm going to put a topper on it, but I really love this paper, this black background, but I made this gold bow. I put a cute little button, red button, and some hemp in there because it's a little bit thicker and it has a waxy coat to it, kind of sticks out. And then I have these little shiny things on here on this other. So this is that. This particular item can be used several different ways. I got it actually from the Silhouette store, and it's a little purse. And in this way, I'm using it as for tea bags, and I'm going to put some other little goodies in there. I didn't really want to decorate it completely, but I stamped it with distressed ink, put a little design on it, got the bow and the cup with 2 types of tea, Earl Grey black tea and some green tea. Here is another, sorry, these guys are falling everywhere. This is the other little purse that I did, and it's going to be kind of complicated putting it in the envelope, but this is for, I found English breakfast tea in this little cup that you could put in here, or if you like, me, I like coffee, so you could do either tea or coffee, and this little divider there kind of holds it open. So this is my coffee go. Okay, I have some tags. I made this envelope. I got this design from the Silhouette store, and I made these tags from a stamp that I got from the Dollar Tree, I think. It says, "Be strong with your heart and believe in miracles because anything can happen." So I use this stuff right here, and I like it a lot. I use it a lot. Besides ribbon and lace and stuff like that, it gives it a flair. But the little envelope, very simple. You wouldn't have to have Silhouette to use this. You can just fold these over and use it. Stop and Smell the Roses. That is just came from my stash. Layered it up on this corrugated craft color to go in there, and that's another happy mail. Another 2 bows, a green one, and then this is a different style. It's longer, so I will be doctoring it up and making it cute. I have a card ministry that I work with through our church, and these are some cards that I did for the spring, actually right before Easter. And it's an A2 card, and I used a die cut for the vine and for the leaves. And then I had these little flowers here. I do all kinds of crafts, so I have a flower stash, believe it or not. And so I put the stickles on that, and I was like, ooh, that might be a little bit much. So I only did one with the stickles, but I have different ways that I put the card together, and this was just one of them. And on the back of the card, I stamped it with wonderful. I'll show you the different ways. Here's one that had, you know, same idea. Now on the back of these, I have Hope Anchors the Soul. Here's one like the first one, just no stickles. Same. Same, but got a little crazy there, and I did Hope Anchors the Soul on the outside, so that's a little different on that one. Then I did this one upside down so that it set on the top. It'll be at the bottom. So those are another Happy Mail that my swap person will get. Here we go with just some banners that I've had here. I just used the colors that match the envelope and the bows, but I have stamped Believe, Create, Dream, and Imagine. So you can decorate it any way. Another Happy Mail. And I kind of cheated on this one because I had this little notepad here and it was really cute, so I thought, oh, I'm gonna go with that. And so I kind of doctored it up, put it in a little bag, and we got that Happy Mail. On this guy here is just some stamps that I have. These are the stamps that I got at Michael's, and they're probably the best stamps that I found because they're larger, and they have just about every sentiment. They have different ones. I think that I got like the generic type sentiments like thank you, welcome home, or home. It's just different words put together. Baby girl, baby boy. So inhale, exhale. So I did a bunch of cards like that, and you could use that just any way that you like, making your toppers. Here is a little notebook that I did. This is 110 cardstock. It's 8.5 by 11. I went to the middle and I scored it there. Went to the Dollar Tree. I have tons of these little notebooks. So I like to camp. My husband and I go all over the place, and so I thought that I would do something a little different from just the flowers. But it says be brave, explore, discover, journey. It has the little camper here. But it says life is like a road trip. Enjoy each day. Don't carry too much baggage. And one thing that I've learned in these little things, you don't have lots of room, so you better take what you need. So this turned out so cute. Little pen, excuse me. I made a tag to go in right here. Stop and smell the roses with the ribbon on the tag. This is so super simple to use. A sheet of heavy cardstock, this Dollar Tree notebook, and I got a pack of these guys at the Dollar Tree. I think there might have been 5 or 6 in there. $2 max. Cute notebook. And I will have this wrapped and put into an acrylic sleeve, and I'm just trying to get caught up and get all my Happy Mails out. Here are the pinwheels that I did, and like I said, they were the devil, and I soon learned that I didn't like making them, so I'm gonna have to really love somebody to make some more of these guys. But anyway, these are my pinwheels, kind of left them plain so you can decorate them any way that you want. A little topper that says you're loved, which you can save and use on anything. You can save this cardstock right here and reuse. Last but not least, in this go around, I have a die set, and it has different little shapes for A2 cards, and I had all of this glittery paper and stuff left over from a project that I did, and so I cut a bunch of those and put them together in this little bag, and they can use it whatever way they like. But there's lines, there's diamonds, there's squigglies, there's circles, so there's chevron looking ones. So this one's ready to go, and I think that, oh wait, one of my projects too that I did a video on was the Mod Podge glue stick versus the Mod Podge stick, and I've got a bag of these different little small embellishments in the white milk glass, which are already fixed up and put in a bag, but they are going, I've used just about all of them. I'm using them in my Happy Mail, and I'm using in my embellishment box, so I'm in another swap with a small embellishment box, but I did save some of these. So that's about it for my Happy Mail. Hopefully that's got me caught up just a little bit. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you soon.